Hey guys, check it out. We've got two antennas in to do review videos on. We have a wire antenna in the box, and I have a portable base station. That's a JPC-12, I believe is what that is. JPC-12. But that one, we're going to put that aside for now. In today's video, we're going to do the wire antenna. So let me get this out of the way. Let's take a peek in this box and see what we have. We got a bag in the box. The company that sent me these, I absolutely love their name. It's Goozy Zoo. Check it out, Goozy Zoo. 150 watt multiband, 64-to-1 balun. It does 80 through 10 meters. Let's open up this bag and see what's inside. I hope that radio is not too loud in the background. I forgot to turn the volume down on it, and I'm not going to go do it right away. Ooh-wee. Well, that's a long piece of cord there. And that's a long wire. Wow, that's a long... Good thing I have a big backyard. I have an antenna on the test pole now that I'm going to have to take off of that pole and put this up on it. Let me bring that up close to you. How about if I flip it over so it's not upside down? Focus. It seems really well built. Come on, camera, focus. Alright, I guess I have to go outside and clear off my test pole. That's interesting. So let's take a look at the paperwork that came with it. Not much of an instruction book, is there? You got some basic instructions with it. We'll go over that after we get it all put out there on the pole. That's fantastic, though, that they gave us the tie-off string. Looks like it's pretty good quality, too. Looks just like what I have on my my antenna up on my roof. All right. All right, let's get started. Let me get this out on the test pole. We'll get this strung all the way out in my backyard. It's going to end up, the direction the signal is going to be east and west on it. Oh, we're at the back of my garage now, and I got this contraption screwed and attached to the garage. This is from many antenna projects. But I just put a screw eye, an open screw eye. I don't know. But I screwed that into that 2x8. And I'm just going to hang the balun right there. And when I stretch it out, the balun will end up like that, putting my coax pointing straight down. Now I got to go out into the yard. As you see, I already got the antenna off of my test pole. I'm probably going to take that pole off of that and use it further out in the yard just to have a place to anchor this to. Because I really don't have any trees close by to attach the other end of this antenna to. I have the wire stretched out. Look how far away from my garage I am. Oh man, I don't know how long this wire is, but holy moly, this thing is long. Alright, I gotta get some kind of pole way out here. And wow, that's gonna be putting a lot of force. That is pulling on me, and I don't even have it pulled straight. I gotta put quite a bit of force to hold that wire there. Wow. I wonder how long that rope is. Do you think I could make it to one of the trees? I'm going to undo that rope and let's see how far back I can go. Well, I'm at the end of my rope. Literally. I'm as far back as that. Wow, is that hard to pull that? And I'm so close. Look, I'm so close. The trees are right there. I may put it up into one of these trees. I'm not sure which of those trees is mine. They're all right on the property line. But I'm gonna figure out one that is close on my property as can be, and probably string it up that way. I wanted it straight back from the garage, but I guess that's just not gonna happen. I have got to be 200 feet from the garage at least. All right, let's figure out probably one of these trees right here. I'm hammering in some stakes. I got one over there. Can you see that? See it sticking out of the ground a little. That's one of these. It's just a long piece of, it's hardened steel. I've used this stuff for other projects. It is difficult to drill through. I gotta pound it in the ground at an angle. I'm gonna send this one in down here at an angle, and I'm gonna clamp ropes to it. Then the mast is gonna slip over this pole that I've already hammered in the ground, and I'll be hammering another pole into the ground over here, right directly behind it, because this cord, I came up with a contraption, but it's going to go over the top of the mast and then come down to here, and there'll be a stake in the ground over here somewhere to tie it off to. Now let me finish hammering these in the ground, and then I'll show you the contraption that I'm putting at the top of the mast. So this is what I came up with for the top of the mast. I'm going to run the rope right through that pulley and be able to pull it down snug and then tie the rope off. Hopefully this works out. I'm going to go find out. Well, it's leaning way back right now, but I don't have any tension on that. The antenna yet. The antenna should pull that pole right straight. I got my ropes going down to the ground. It's not really that high up in the air, but it's about the same as it is on that end of the garage. I wish I brought the tripod out, but I'll have to show you after I have it strung up. I just to go with a simple solution of the tie-off point. So the rope is up there, and you can see as I pull it, it tightens up there. That pulley is working flawlessly. All right, let me get this tightened up and tied off, and we'll have the antenna up in the air. We can't really see it. We can see the connector where the rope attaches to the antenna, but we can't really see it in the air. I mean, this pole is going to be very obvious from the house, but the pole's still leaning towards the back a little, which is good. It's leaning away from the antenna. This end might be a little higher than at the garage. It looks like it's going uphill to this connection. That pulley worked out fantastic. That just worked beautifully. All right, I think I'm done out here. Now I'm just going to go make up a piece of coax to connect to the antenna on that end. Alright, I have it hooked up to an antenna analyzer. And as you can see, the antenna analyzer starts right up at 14 megahertz. And look at that, the antenna is usable there. Let's go through the bands. It's 17 meter, it's usable. SWR a little on a high, resistance a little high, but it's usable. 15 meter band, again, it's usable. Oh, look at that, we're getting better. At 24 megahertz, we have 1.16 SWR and 53 ohms of resistance. 11 meter band. Well, 11 meter band, oh, not so much. It doesn't work so well. 10 meter band, 10 meter. Now I had played around a little bit And the 10-meter band, let me see. No, it's still down more. Look at that. 28.460. SWR is perfect. A one-to-one match and a perfect 50 ohms of resistance. I don't have a tuner on this. This is just checking the SWR. And let's see, on 8-meter, well, that's not really usable. That's definitely not usable. Now we're to the 80-meter band. At the end, this antenna is for 80 through 10. So we're at one end. At 10 meter, we can get damn near perfect tuning. Let's see what we can get. Let's see where the resistance. Oh yeah, look, resistance is really good there, but the SWR is high. With a tuner, this antenna would be fantastic with a tuner. It would be easy to tune in on most bands. It's not really that far off. There's a couple of the bands that, yes, it was off quite a bit. I mean, the SWR, again, is high there. But again, a tuner will tune that right in. That's actually a pretty fantastic antenna, isn't it? Because again, if we poke around, let's go to where that resistance drops. Look at that, 21 megahertz. We have an SWR of 1.2 to 1.21 to 1 and 50 ohms of resistance. Will it tune in anywhere on the 12 meter? Yeah, look at that. 24.930 SWR 1.18 and 51 ohms of resistance. Well, we already know that the 11-meter band, it doesn't work. It's not going to work until we get up near the 28 megahertz. A tuner would also tune this band in. It had to work a little bit harder. Yeah. 50 ohms of resistance there, but an SWR 2.1415. Right at the beginning of the 10-meter band. I don't know if this one's gonna... We're going the wrong way. Resistance was going down. Let's jump up. We're at 24 ohms of resistance. I just want to see if there's anywhere on this band that it will tune in. Oh, the resistance dropped way down again. All right, not this band, not without a tuner. 7. I've never even heard a 7-meter band. And it's probably not going to tune in on this one. Drop it way down. What are we at? Yeah, with the resistance, we'll get the resistance in there, but the SWR is high. But again, tune that right in with a tuner. So I have it hooked up to an antenna switch, and down position is my Mako 3-element V-quad, and up is the wire antenna. Now they're both pointing in the same direction. The wire is, well, it's running north and south, but the signal is east and west off of it. And my Mako antenna is pointing west.
It's a summertime picture with the green grass.
That's on
the advantage
my
that
beam.
I have with heating by wood is
The wire's
I
picking
live
him
on
up pretty
about 10
well.
acres. There's national forest just behind
We have
us,
about a
and so I
5
have a
to
plethora
6,
of wood.
oh,
It's
almost
crummy
7
wood. It's pine.
on the beam.
Kind of burns
Well,
a
on the
little
beam
bit
we're
dirty.
going
I
over
have a
9.
super efficient stove.
So I've been going back and forth comparing. I have my beam up on the roof of my garage, and now this wire antenna is out in the backyard. The wire doesn't pick up as good as the beam on 10 and 11 meter. In other areas, there was some traffic in other areas earlier today, and I was able to hear things on the wire that my beam couldn't hear. The beam is made for 11 meters. It can be tuned to do 10 meters, but it's made for just 11 meter, where this wire antenna is made for multiple bands. So even though a beam will do better, beams, it's hard to get multiple bands out of them. Where this wire, just a simple wire, you saw on the antenna analyzer how many different areas you can actually use it without a tuner. All right, guys, that's it. That's the long wire antenna, random length long wire antenna from Goozy Zoo. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.